After you give it a good stir up and then 1 minute resting. I can see why the 1 minute resting, because it's blooming hot. Good morning guys, Englishman Foodie here for another delicate Morrisons. Yes, Steve, more Morrisons. I know a couple of people, well, not really complained. They said, why are you doing these? But I want to show you what you can find in Malta and the comparison between here and UK, because here is a bit different. This was over €1 difference between, and I know somebody said to me in the comments, Steve, you've got to pay for the transport, but €1 extra on a box of like 100. It's a bit much, eh? But today anyway. Oh, and somebody said to me, Steve, we don't like you doing these quick meals. Want to see you do experimenting and cooking and things like that. But that'll be coming up soon. Anyway, Morrisons. This takes me back to the old days with my old mum. But we didn't have beef in those days. Beef was a bit expensive. But this is beef stew and dumplings. My mum used to do neck of lamb and dumplings because in those old days we didn't have any money. Preheated oven.
Right then, Steve, let me just check. Have you got that oven on? Is it warmed up? Well done. For the rest of you, don't forget to like, subscribe and tick that little bell for notifications of when Steve uploads new videos, because you wouldn't want to miss anything, would you? Talking about missing anything. Yeah, is it switched on? Well done, Steve. And for the fact of it could be worse. You could be married to me. Well, you should be so lucky. Bye.
Thanks, Anne. I'm not looking for a new wife. Beef with onions, carrots, swede. Oh, remember that in the old days? My mum used to mix mashed potatoes and swedes together. Anybody remember that? Swedes with no rich gravy and topped with suet dumplings. She used to buy neck of lamb, the cheapest you could buy, obviously, because I had a stepdad and he was working at the Austin in Birmingham. Anybody remember the Austin? I think he worked there for about 10 years and he was more on strike than he was working. And they used to do all sorts of things like ice cream vans, spare work to try and get cash and things like that. It was a horrible day. So wasn't easy in the old days. Austin and life in Birmingham wasn't that easy, but we used to manage, and we turned out a couple of lads. We turned out okay, and we used to have neck of lamb and dumplings, suet dumplings. She used to like to cook that. Haddock, remember that yellow one? We smoked haddock, liver and onions. I mean, God rest her soul, my old mum. She worked as well, so obviously she was a working mom and she had to sort of do. Am I recording? Hang on a sec. Yeah, I get paranoid with this. It cuts off. Anyway, back to the again. She used to work. So she used to work at Peacock's. Remember Peacock's? Yeah, going back the old days in the arcade in West Bromwich. Anyway, she used to come home and just everything was set up all through the week. Always fish and chips on a Friday night. Saturday, I'm not too sure what we used to have. Sunday, always a roast, and you always had to sit down at the table. Most of the time, if I've been out for the weekend, she used to really get onto me because I used to have my Sunday roast in the afternoon, because it used to be either it's in the dog or in the bin. She used to say, "Get up, you lazy son." Remember liver and onions, neck of lamb stew, smoked haddock. And do you remember anything, guys? The old days, what we used to have? Cottage pie. Or I could think of a lot of old things. I might start cooking those sort of the old days, the memories of the old days. And if you want to tell me in the comments, Steve, I remember doing so and so, let me know, give me in the comments and I'll try and do it. Anyway, today we're going to do beef stew and dumplings, beef with onions, carrots and swede in a rich gravy, topped with suet dumplings. It's 25 minutes in the oven. And let's see. Oh, it's easy opening. It's in one of those trays. and I'm gonna do it. It's true, beef dumplings. 2. Pierce the top, it says. 25 minutes in the oven. It came all right in this, and I'm still alive, so... And to get it out and put it in a tray and all that mess of the washing up. This is a TV dinner, guys. You come home from work, come home from school, and you want to do something quick, or say you're sitting there on the sofa, because a lot of people eat in lunchtime. You feel like a bit of a snack, and this looks like it as well. It's got 3.5 beef chunks and 2 dumplings. Anyway, less of the sarcasticness, Dave. Bung it in the oven, preheated oven. Thanks for telling us, Anne. It's a new and improved clip from Anne. Anne's a Patreon. All the links are below. She's been with me for many years, supporting the channel. There's many of you there, I know. Thanks to everybody but Patreons. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. I hope you're enjoying it. I want to thank my Patreons and the contributions from PayPal. If you want to help the channel, the link is below. If you want to go over and see my other channels, travel channel and foodie channel, all the links are for Instagram and Facebook. I'll give you a quick shout out, eh? Why not? Because you support the channel. There's a link below that takes you to Instagram and Facebook. There's a TikTok. I don't really do a lot on TikTok. I do occasionally. I put some things up and I think I'll get 200 views, 300 views and about that, and don't get much feedback. So I don't get any money out of it, out of Instagram or TikTok. I just do it for a bit of fun, and obviously get that little bit of pittance from YouTube. So if you want to help me in the channel, things are expensive. I'll try and keep going as much as I can. This is 400 grams beef stewed dumplings. There's a lot of blah blah blah. I'll try and remember. A couple of times I've forgotten to put the ingredients, but really that's the ingredients: beef with onions, carrots, swede in a rich gravy, topped with suet dumplings. But you'd be surprised what else they bung in, because there's a big list here. And if I remember while I'm doing the editing, because sometimes I'm burning the midnight hour. How about that, guy? Go over to guys, go over to YouTube. Last night I was a bit late. I was doing the fireworks because I can see Leah. I'm in Malta, by the way, Englishman in Malta. I've got travel channel as well, don't forget that, just putting videos up of New Orleans. Anyway, last night I was out here looking at the fireworks. It was cracking, but I can't take it with this blessed thing because I don't know what happens to it. At night it goes a bit weird, but my mobile was quite good, and I thought, oh, shall I just do a full video? And I didn't. I did shorts, and there's 16 shorts of, I just clipped 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 60 seconds. So go and have a look. It's on Englishman in Malta on YouTube, and there's the fireworks. Very nice display. One of the best in Malta, I would say. Anyway, 25 minutes. We'll be back. And then 10 minutes. Take the lid, stir it a little bit, and then we're gonna eat it. It's ready, guys. I forgot to tell you as well. You can put it in for, I forgot how many. Hey Steve, get yourself organised. You can put it in for 8 minutes in the microwave, but I like it in the oven. It comes out a lot nicer in the oven. That's hot, 200 degrees, 25 minutes. Oh, they come to get me, the police. Oh. Hey, it went a bit floppy. A lot of people said, Steve. Oh, okay. Don't eat it with the plastic. You'll die. Hey, what have I moved you over there? I thought you cut off for a minute then, guys. I was panicking a bit. I thought the police had cut you off. It's coming back again. Hey, it smells lovely. Have a quick look before. So it's got to go back in for another, I forgot, 11 minutes or something. What did I say? I'm going to turn the dumplings over, look. Looks okay. 1, 2, 3. Not much beef. Not much beef at all. You went a bit funny then. I saw you go a little bit dark, so I thought, oh, it's cut off. I forgot how long it's got to be. Let me just check. So we're going to do it for another... Where the hell? Oh, okay. Oh, another 11 minutes, that's all. Be back in 11 minutes, guys. Then we're going to try the beef stew and dumplings. Okay, the taste test is coming up. Beef stew and dumplings. Be back in a second, guys. That's it, 11 minutes. So 25 minutes. I think it was 10 or 11 minutes, I couldn't remember. But oh, okay, yeah, it was 10 minutes. And the 1 minute is to let it stand. But can we let it stand? Because the smell is fantastic. Let's have a look. It's very, very hot. The smell is lovely. And I don't know how to pick it up. Ooh. I'm going to use the towel because I've got these gloves. But I don't like them very much. There it is, guys. It's very hot. It's a bit floppy. I'm really interested though. It's some kind of plastic that can stand up to the heat. But is it doing you any harm? Are there any tests? Are you gonna die, Steve? Anyway, are you going okay? Yeah, you're going. Let's dump it in. So beef stew. That's hot. That's why you've got to let it stand for 1 minute. But I'm too eager. The smell is fantastic. Hey, it's not half bad for, what did I say? It was about €3, $2.25. I know you get some special offers over there with Waitrose because a lot of people have messaged me. Some people are not interested in these type of videos, but the many is, and we got about 200 or 300 views on some of them. So hopefully we grow a little bit higher, and we're very close to the 1,000. So please, if you want smelly vision, subscribe now. Seconds. Nobody made a comment about that, about the smelly vision, but it's true. YouTube have started it. So beef stew and dumplings, beef with onions, carrots and swede in a rich gravy, topped with a suet dumplings. And it's true. There's 2 dumplings there. A bit skinny with the beef. Have a quick look. So that's the beef stew with suet dumplings. And it tells you 25 minutes, 10 minutes after you give it a good stir up, and then 1 minute resting. I can see why the 1 minute resting, because it's blooming hot. Let's have a look inside the dumpling. Yeah. Very hot. As I tasted it, I told you before, my mum used to make a lot of dumplings. I think it's in the old days when you were short of money, you sort of, even the Africans do the same sort of thing. They make it, the food spread a little bit. It's only, I don't know what is suet? It's like a special fat, hey, flour and a sort of beef dripping fat or something like that, I think it is. Hey, I've got the ingredients, but I haven't had a chance yet to have a go at making pork pie. Anybody made a pork pie? Tell me in the comments. And while you're in the comments, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Loads of onions and caramelized onions. One thing is, you know, it's a fast meal. You can do 30 minutes, or if you want to be super quick, it's like 10 minutes in the microwave. but they're tasty. But I got a little story about a friend of mine works, I think the factory was in Ireland, and he used to send people out to the shopping centres with Campbell's soup, and when they have something new, like I don't know, like a chicken and leek or something like that. Obviously I didn't realise this until he told me, if you've got a chicken leek soup, you don't have to have any chicken or leek in it. It's all flavouring. So what they did is went out and they got like a woman, an Irish cook. She made a lovely chicken and leek. I'm not sure if it's chicken and leek. I'm just using it as an example anyway. Chicken and leek soup. And the Campbell's soup. 9 out of 10 picked the Campbell's soup because they said it was more tasty. And I said, how was that? How did that happen? He said, well, we adjust the chemicals in the taste of the soup to suit the human taste buds. So you want to eat more, and they do it exactly what the taste buds think of a chicken and leek soup. And the other one said, used to say she was a home cooked one, and people said, oh no, it's too chunky, it's not tasty, it's not like the Campbell's tin or packet soup. That was a piece of beef. There's about 4 or 5 this size, very tender. They've got the sauce spot on. The sauce is excellent with a bit of carrots. I haven't come across a swede yet, but maybe that's melted. The carrots are a little bit hard. And I think the suet dumplings have melted a little bit. They take on the taste of the stew really, because that's the idea of it. It's sort of to spread the meal out a bit and really make it economical, because in the old days, that's where it came from, England. And my mum used to buy the cheapest neck of lamb we can buy, and obviously make some dumplings and put them on the top. Obviously she'd make a stock, a broth, and she put vegetables in, which was quite cheap in those days. Not very cheap these days. I just came from the vegetable. We got a vegetable place in Ta'ali. There used to be loads and loads of them directly from the farmer. Used to be so cheap. So you cut out the middleman. But they noticed then, oh, people are coming to us, so they're creeping the prices up very slowly. You can still get a good offer because you're getting, it's not sort of cosmetically nice, the tomatoes. They're like a bit rough and ready. Potatoes have got the soil on them, and the tomatoes are all different shapes and sizes, even the eggs. So you're not buying it from the supermarket, which is spot on. You're buying it directly from the farmer. But they notice, obviously, people are coming, so they creep the prices up. It's it's sad, but it's true. I like it. Not enough beef. Like the last curry. Morrisons a bit skinny with the meat. Not all the beef is tender. There is a bit of gristle in it there. There's about 3 big chunks and about half a dozen this size. You can't fault the taste. It's got a very nice beefy, thick, saucy, with vegetables. The onions are nicely caramelized. Does that happen to you sometimes when you get a word and you can't get it out? It happens to me a lot. Go and see my other channel, especially the Maltese words. Tonight, I did this an extra video because it's on a Wednesday I'm doing this. and they've got the festa of Leah. I went over on Sunday, but they postponed it because we had a massive storm here in Malta. I'm Englishman in Malta. Links are below. Go and see my other channels, Travel Channel and that. Anyway, it was so windy they cancelled the festa. If you know anything about Malta, every village has a festa and they carry the statue around the village. They have fireworks, they have a band. Really nice. If you're ever in Malta, go and see a village festa. Some are better than others. Some festas, some villages are bigger than others, obviously. They got a bit more money. The best fireworks are Leah, which has been for many years. And Abba is also excellent. I think they're very close to each other. They do it slightly different. Abba do it with music and a lot more things. And last night, I noticed it's not as good as it used to be, but things are getting expensive, guys. I bet fireworks have gone up a lot in price, but it was nice. I did a lot of shorts on my YouTube channel, so go and have a look if you like fireworks. That was a dumpling. The carrots are a bit hard. They need a little bit more, I think. Okay though, all in all, good quick beef stew with dumplings. Got a good taste. Takes me back a few years with the dumplings, the suet dumplings, because my mum used to put a lot of that in lots of things. Obviously, when you're on cash, you have to spread the money about a bit. I like it though. Quick meal, 30 minutes, or what was it? 8 minutes in the microwave. Excellent. It's a TV meal, one person. That's all. Excellent.